I am statement is actually recall times in your life, whether recent or in the past, that you've really demonstrated that, because we're having to override some of these deeper beliefs that your brain has created all along. And I get to work with a variety of people in my mastermind and mentorship program where people have been literally playing small their entire life. Welcome back. I am so excited to really help you shatter limiting beliefs today. So what are limiting beliefs? I know that we've all heard this. It's a very common term now in personal growth and development. But what I would say limiting beliefs is some false idea of what it is that you can create in your life. And limiting beliefs show up in all sorts of different ways. It could be the fear of rejection, fear of success, self-doubt, just so many other beliefs that you are the most powerful you that you could ever possibly imagine. We all limit our own success. I can tell you because it was me. I played small for a really long time because I was good at certain things, but I wasn't really fired up about them. And many of us get stuck in that. And I'll tell you that when you get to be my age, early 50s, that at some point it will catch up with you. So the sooner you can really unlock this, the better. But these unlimiting beliefs just really keep you playing at a level that is less than what you really desire in your life. And we don't 100% know where we pick them up. We know that from a really early age, from the time that you were born through early adolescence, that you're being programmed. Your brain and all of its wiring is being affected by things that your parents say, that your teachers say, that you might have heard in school, church, from your friends. And we pick up things that end up just kind of haunting us because our subconscious mind, is going to drive, depending on what person you listen to, anywhere between 85 to 95% of our actions and our thoughts and our emotions. And so these things stay stuck in there. And so how do we shatter them? The first thing that I would tell you is it starts with an awareness and a real honest conversation with yourself about what's true. Like really look at what is true. Most of us don't go around saying oh, I'm a master procrastinator, or I lose focus on a regular basis, or did you know that I'm constantly worried and thinking about all these things? But we need to be honest with ourselves because all of these thoughts and emotions have been taking up space in our life, and it's made us that much more challenging to get where we want to go. So have a really honest reflection with yourself where you use self-awareness to say, where are my limiting beliefs? Now, a great exercise that I've done is I really look at my goals that I set over the last few years for myself, and then I see where did I really excel, and then where are the areas that I didn't. I dig into the areas that I didn't because I might not recognize at the time that I have a limiting belief. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough energy. I'm too old. I'm this, I'm that, for whatever those things are. And I end up just kind of pushing them to the side. And so that will give you a really good indication of where some of these limiting beliefs have really showed up for you. And so once you have that self-awareness, now comes an execution plan, because they're undoubtedly still going to show up. Now, I'll get into some ways that you can try to heal at a deeper level in just a minute, but the first thing that we want to do is use strategy. So a strategy is how am I going to move forward in my life in spite of these limiting beliefs? So just imagine yourself, you're driving the car of your life, right? You are looking in the window, looking out, right? Well, all these limiting beliefs are looking in the rearview mirror. They're looking in the past, because the past to your brain leaves clues of how do I keep them safe, and they've survived this long with all of doing the same thing, so how am I going to keep them playing small? So I'm driving the car. I kind of just put the limiting beliefs in the passenger seat. I'm like, you can come fear, you can come doubt, you can come whatever it is that's trying to hold me back, but I am going anyway. And so when I put these things in front of me, and I actually put them on my goal sheet. So on my goal sheet that I do, I put them right there in front of me as that reminder. Now, long term, as I start to let go of some of them, I'm going to take them off because I don't need to look at them all the time. But in the meantime, I'm going to really see them where they are. The second thing that you can really do is get an accountability partner. Tell somebody, whether it's your partner, your boss, someone like, hey, I am really great at kind of allowing some of these limiting beliefs to hold me back and I need to be pushed. I give you permission to really call me out when I do some of these things so that I can get to this next level. That makes a big difference too. So again, I'm going to use strategy to try to look at some of these limiting beliefs, and then I can also create new beliefs around them. So how do I do that? Number one, I love I am statements, but we don't end there. It is mixing I am statements with visualization that's really going to override some of these deeper things that are going on. And so that's the next strategy, is that you're going to create I am statements. So if you've got a fear or a limiting belief has always been like, oh, I'm going to be rejected, right? Like, what would be the opposite of that? I am powerful. I am, confident. And I am completely in ownership of my own joy. Like, I'm not going to give it out to somebody else. If they don't want to do business with me, it's not rejection, right? That's just choice. That is not going to affect me. And then the next thing that you're going to do once you say that I am statement is actually recall times in your life, whether recent or in the past, that you've really demonstrated that, because we're having to override some of these deeper beliefs that your brain has created all along. And I get to work with a variety of people in my mastermind and mentorship program where people have been literally playing small their entire life. Like, they feel like they would have to sacrifice so much in order to live the life of their dreams. And I'm here to tell you, we are powerful enough to live whatever life we really choose for ourselves. So don't let any of those beliefs hold you back. You don't need to sacrifice your health or your relationships in order to be able to create whatever it is that you want. So that's really a strategy plan that I've just shared with you. The next thing that you can do is go into some of the deeper healing modalities to get some of these limiting beliefs out of your nervous system. Now, some of you may have had parents that were horrible. I mean, I have coached people that have done atrocious things in their kids' life, and these limiting beliefs are deep. And so I really recommend that you seek, the help of somebody that uses some modalities like EMDR or tapping or some of the deeper work that you really want to do in order to be able to get these limiting beliefs out of your body. Now, I do some meditation work that I help people with as well. And it will really make a big difference to you, really getting committed to it. So whether you use hypnosis or meditation, I highly recommend, while you're using this strategy, that you seek out resources. What works for you might be different for somebody else. Just writing it down as a daily discipline that you're going to continuously work on it. Now, this is about compartmentalizing too. I don't want you to take it out and be a victim of the circumstances that created these limiting beliefs, but you can take it out for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe 60 minutes. You're listening to YouTube when you're on a walk and just learning more and more about how other people were able to overcome whatever limiting belief is holding you back. So what I know, don't let anything hold you back. Shatter the ceiling. We all have this upper limit that our brain creates for ourselves that stops us from unlocking this next level. And I know we get one life. How we choose to spend this one precious life is the most important choice. So why move forward carrying these limiting beliefs with you? Instead, use these strategies and these healing ideas to really take it to the next level. So thanks for joining me today. Comment below if this made an impact on you. Share it with somebody you know. Subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.